So, thank you for joining us here at Indigo Moon. This evening, tonight's message is really about you can't wear my shoes. When you buy a pair of shoes, you buy those shoes because they are contoured for your foot. You like the way that they look. You like the way that they feel. Whatever it is your choice, right? Your option. But when we try to put our feet in another one's shoes, it doesn't always work. So, a woman decides to apply for a job. She has her master's degree, but she doesn't really have the experience she needs. But she figures she's going to fake it until she makes it. She figures she has a lot of experience. She has a lot of her sister's experiences that her sister has shared with her. So she feels like that's going to help her get in. Now, she gets in the door without a problem. But when you're dealing with children, you have to have a certain amount of experience. You can't fake everything, okay? And not only that, but when you start putting certain things on paperwork, stating that you know certain things or you have certain experience, especially when you don't really particularly care for children, let's just be honest. Some people don't even like children and they'll apply for a job because the position pays a certain amount of money. And that comes across almost immediately when you take the job, because the kids are going to try you, going to challenge you. And because you don't like them in the first place, it's going to come across as being very honest and sincere because you sincerely didn't like them in the first place. Now, when a person decides to do such things, and you have administration who's watching and observing you, they're going to come and pull your curtail on that one. So, after a period of time, between that and a few, I'll say, unprofessional acts, they ask her to leave, okay? When she leaves, she starts thinking about how she really should have mended things with her sister by now. She really should have apologized, and she should have really tried to work things out at this point, because that could have been a better job had she had some pointers or some help, which she's had in the past. So it just doesn't work out. The thing is it's just like when you try to, there's a woman who wears this hairstyle, okay? And her hairstyle is so beautiful, but it's beautiful on her. We all have our own tastes and styles, and your style might not be the match for me, as well as mine might not be the match for you. When we are going through these experiences, it's important that we, like who we are, like the skin we're in, okay? Okay, that hairstyle didn't suit you, find another one. It's important that we be gentle with ourselves and we take our time in getting to know who we are and what it is that is going to make us happy. Because if we're not happy, we're in a relationship, we're going to pull that person right down along with us. And nobody wants to be pulled down. We want to have a respectful relationship. We want to have, give and take. And we do want to be supported. But when we're asking the person to support us and pull another person down, that's a whole nother thing, okay? A woman decides that she wants to shut the world out. She wants just the relationship that she has. And while she's going through these different experiences, her counterpart wants the friends that he has. He wants to be able to continue the relationships that he has. But she's asking him to look at just she and him. Now, of course, they're just coming together, so it is good to be able to invest in yourselves, but you can't just shut out everyone else just because you're focusing on yourself. There's certain times where you're going to need that time, and if you shut everyone out, those people will not be available when you need them. Those people you will not be available when they need you. Every relationship is give and take. So we have to really look at how these things are influencing our lives. So as everything goes, they start having a problem in their relationship because she has a certain list of demands and he cannot meet them. Part of coming together is talking about what your expectations are, what it looks like on an average basis for you as well as that person, and then you guys come together and you figure out a nice medium. That'll help your relationship develop better, and it'll also help you to be able to understand that person, because you'll realize that that person needs their own personal time just as you do. We are all trying to evolve into better yous, better me's, and better us's when we get that balancing act together. So while we're doing so, let us figure out how it is that we can just be ourselves and be comfortable, and let that person be themselves and be comfortable. Nobody wants to be a phony person in a relationship. You want to be able to enjoy each other's company and be able to enjoy life. That's the reason why you're coming together, because you found someone that you feel like you can grow closer to, and you want to be able to grow together in so many different areas, okay? So that's my message for the evening, and you have a good night, and thank you so much, because this is Indigo Moon, and it's been a lovely experience. Be happy in the skin you're in, and try to strive at working together to become the better individuals that you came together to be. Thank you.